All right, so in today's video, we're going to take a look at a 46-ton VGA sliding wall van, and this one's in Railfreight Grey and Yellow. And we're also going to take a look at this 100-ton crude oil tanker that's got the British Petroleum logo on it. And you can't see this very well through the ice cube packaging, but we'll take that out in just a second. So let's start with this one. And I know this is probably not as interesting as taking apart, one of the locomotives and doing a teardown, but the Class 47 that I recently acquired was supposed to be in today's video, and I was going to install a sound decoder as well as an iPhone speaker. It would have been kind of a cool video, but I forgot to order the decoder, and so we're going to review these instead, since I feel like freight cars don't really get as much attention as the locomotives do. Just got to take this out. What's this here? Not suitable for track curves below second radius. It's not going to be an issue for us. We'll take a look at this one first. Never know. In case you want to order this off the that one auction site, you get a better idea of what it looks like. And I actually purchased these because they were factory weathered. So I've done quite a bit of weathering on Pendulum Station. I've weathered the tracks. I've weathered the platforms, but I just don't feel skilled enough yet to start weathering some of my expensive rolling stock. One day, just not yet. So, and I think for factory weathering, it's pretty good. They did a pretty good job here. Take a look at the ends. Looks like they've added a little bit of, burnt umber to imitate peeling paint and rust. I think the other side's kind of just the same. So one of the things that I'm going to do, not on this one, but on the 100-ton crude oil tanker, is I brought some Oxford Rail Mark IVs over from London, and there were spare parts or separately fitted parts falling off that thing left and right. And let me tell you, you think it's hard to find spare parts in the UK. If you're in the US trying to locate spare parts for these, especially freight cars, it ain't happening. You're just not likely going to come across them. I know that they've got Peter spares, but at least through the auction site, it's like 50 US. Like even if you order something as small as this, you got these little parts you can add on. Oh. Ordering even something as small as this from Peter Spares to the States can cost like 40 US shipping, so it's not real practical. So to kind of prevent that, I'll take a little Tamiya glue. Uh-oh, something fell out. What is this? Take a look and see what's going on here. Is that just a... Oh, this is what I'm talking about. If you don't have stuff falling off your expensive models, it's not model railroading. I feel this is just part of the hobby at this point. So anyway, I like to take a little Tamiya glue and just go over the separately fitted parts, just to ensure the longevity of some of these. So, oh, we've got some damage here. That's too bad. Let's take a look, see what's going on here. So this looks like blank. Looks like it's about to fall off, so we're going to be gluing that. Yeah, I mean, look at this little guy. I don't even know what I would type in to try and find this as a spare part. But if that falls out onto the floor and goes up the vacuum, I mean, sort of ruined forever. So let's get these all together. I'll glue them on, and we'll just have a short video today. And I'll show some footage of these guys moving around the layout. The layout's really coming along, actually. A lot of work has been done. Is that how that goes? So it's good. Take a look. Sorry, I'm not on camera here. Doing a terrible job today. It's just amazing to see how far these have come, since like I was a kid. Just the detail and the printing, the small printing is just incredible. It's a little sad that these aren't made in England anymore, but I guess that's just the way things are now. So see all those little separately fitted parts down there? I'm going to run some glue over each one of those. Nicely done. That's the thing with Bachmann. I don't think I've ever gotten anything from Bachmann that I've been disappointed. I've gotten stuff from Oxford Rail. That's probably another video. All my Mark IVs, the couplers already broke. I mean, with minimal use on the layout, just being in, I have kind of a storage carry bag, and when I'm not using some of my rolling stock or engines or switching out from steam to diesel, I'll put them in the storage bag, and somehow just being in the bag was enough to damage those couplers. And I called it out in one of the videos. I actually gave Bachmann a little flack because they use those similar spring couplers. Do these have them? No. But like what you find on like a Class 158 DMU. And they've held up great. The Bachmann stuff is rock solid. I realized looking closer at the plastic, it's just better made. But the Oxford Rail broke already, and I don't know if I'm going to have to take the entire thing apart to try and fix the spring, but like, what a pain. All right, so I need to figure out what the heck did this come off of. So we need to go through the rigmarole of trying to find a hole where this has come out of. Okay, I think. Nope, it's not there. I don't know what. That came off of. Okay, I'm going to pause the video for a second and look at it thoroughly, and I'll turn it right back on and show you what I found. And we're back. So if we take a look at the left side of this tanker here, you can see there are two separately fitted handrails or grab bars, one of the two. But on the right, there are none. So that's where that part came from. That fell out of the box. And at first I thought, well, that's kind of a shame because only one handrail fell out of the box, and I almost mistook it for a staple. But I thought, you know what, before we vacuum tomorrow, let me just check underneath my chair, and ba-bam, both handrails. How on earth that one fell out of the box when we opened it together on camera, I don't know. But there we go. We recovered both of the handles. The repair is going to be pretty straightforward. No big deal. But you know, that's a great example of why I spend so much time just gluing down the separately fitted part, especially on, you know, these high quality models, just because inevitably they're going to fall off. And so that it just ensures this longevity on the layout, and particularly when these have to go in storage. Yeah, what a great looking, great looking piece of rolling stock. So I'm going to go ahead and end out the video here. Not really too much else to talk about, but we'll switch to some footage of these guys out on the layout, and hopefully in the next video, we'll go over the new Bachmann Craft station set that I purchased. That looks just fantastic. In fact, I'll add some footage on the end of this video so you can see it before the next video comes out. Thanks so much for watching as always. Speak to you guys soon. Bye-bye.